welcome back to our channel, and today we are not reacting to anything. It is our intro video. Finally. This video is dedicated to us hitting 1,000 subscribers on our channel. So first and foremost, most importantly, thank you. Thank you guys so much. We never in a million years expected this when we started this channel. We just wanted something new and fun to do in our lives, and we were like, oh, we'll maybe get, I don't know, 50 views on a video if even. We were like, oh, that's generous. But
personally, this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. So we've been into BTS since, I don't know, 2017. It's when we really became ARMY. I've been watching K-dramas since 2008 when a coworker that I used to work with my first job told me about them. I'm like, no, I have no idea what that was. And then I was hooked since then. So, I mean, I don't watch as many today as I go in waves, but I've seen quite a few K-dramas. So that was really where my interest was. And so anything that I heard, like, K-pop wise, was usually from like OSTs or like things like that, because I would download the music if I liked them. And I remember that I was originally introduced to BTS during their Run era, because everybody was going crazy over Run. And I remember that was back in the days when I would actually watch with like the comments, like back on Viki. And I think Drama Fever was still around. So I mean, this is like old stuff. They're not around anymore. But I remember that comments would always, anytime it was running, they'd be like, does she run? I'm like, why does everybody keep saying this? And so I ended up having to go look it up. And I remember we downloaded the song because we liked it, and we watched the music video. And we had no freaking clue, because that was like middle of their, like, they just started like that storyline right there, and we had no idea what was happening. We were like, I don't have no clue, but we liked the song. So it was funny, like, you know, fast forward to like when they started getting really big over here in America, and I was like, there's a Korean group that's actually, you know, showing up on TV here and stuff. So that was really interesting to us. And that's when we started paying more attention to them. And then we fell in love with them and everything. So
I remember watching them on the Billboard Music Awards, I think the first time. And
we watched them on the...
I remember Snapchatting it, recording it, and sending it to her. And I was, look, it's these guys. They're so cute. And I think that is when we were like, okay, now let's really pay attention.
It was like the AMAs or something.
It was either VMAs or AMAs. I don't remember, but
it was DNA era, and I remember them being at the New Year's as well. I saw them at New Year's, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We're actually seeing something Korean here in America, which was pretty cool. So since, like, you know, the past couple of years, I've wanted to do something, because I like to watch reactions. Of course, they're BTS reactions, but I like to watch reactions
we watch
too
them all the time.
And I always thought it would be really cool to do, because we don't have anyone in our lives other than each other that like are into K-pop or K-music. No one listens to it that we know. So it'd be really cool to be in a community, you know, that likes that kind of thing, and to learn about these other groups as well, because I know I like the music. I'm very easy when it comes to music. I like most music, but I really do. I do like the sound, a lot of the sound that comes out of K-pop versus what I hear here, like at home. So like we would always joke about it, because we know a couple other groups, not like we're not big on them. We don't know. Like, we know a little bit about TXT. We've had a lot of people asking us to react to TXT, and we did, like, because they were, like, the little brother group, we did, we've probably heard, like, their first 2 albums, and we watched a few of their music videos. We know them by name, but we haven't watched any of their stuff outside of music videos, and we haven't seen...
We don't really know the storyline.
We don't know the storyline at all, and we're missing a lot of music and a lot of music videos, too, so maybe something in the future we'll react to, but, we do... It is fun, because we do like all these other groups, so we always joke about it, because I'm like, don't watch that, because YouTube will recommend us something. We're like, we can't watch that because we got to react to it one day. Haha. And that went on for like several years, and then we finally were like, you know what? Let's just do it. Yeah. So
that kind of leads us into the name of our channel. If you were wondering, where does New Chapter Reactions come from? That was us just starting a new chapter of our lives. So we were brainstorming ideas for channels. We went back and forth with our names for a bit, and we were just like, that's not working. And we just kept brainstorming, and we finally came up with like, well, it's our new chapter. This is the new like journey that we're embarking on, this new step this new thing that we're trying. And so we went with, okay, let's do New Chapter Reaction. So that's where that comes from. To go backwards a little bit, if you have joined us recently or you have been kind of curious about, maybe you forgot our names or anything because we kind of forget to mention them.
Oh, I already forgot already. We were going to start with that and we went straight into everything else.
We got a little bit ahead of ourselves, but
we're really bad about this.
Who are we? Well, I am Bree.
This is Bree. I'm Tori.
And we are sisters. We live together, unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. No, we do.
We rent together. So
we're really close. We do a lot of stuff together. We live together. We are doing this together. And so we spend almost all of our free time together. And yeah, we both work full time. We had some people ask about working. We'll get into questions in a little bit, but we both work full time. So we're doing this channel kind of on our weekends or free time, sometimes during the week when we can, and we edit it and we try to get it out. So
I was gonna say, I know there's a lot of reactors out there that do work as well, and I'm like, how do you get so many videos out
in one
because
day or in one
I
week?
would absolutely love to.
Yeah, we want to do more.
How?
But so thank you for being here and giving us this love, even though what we're able to do right now is the 3 videos a week.
But before we get away from the whole name thing, I did want to side note and say that these are nicknames. Obviously, my actual name is Victoria. And I go by Tori in my everyday life. So you can call me Tori, you can call me Victoria, you can call me V, you can call me whatever. But that's where Tori comes from. That's not actually my, I guess you could say, legal name, my government name.
And mine's Brianna, so I typically go by Bree.
She goes by Cheese.
Did I go by what?
Brie.
I'll go by Bree, the cheese, the fancy. No, so yeah, you can call me Bree, you can call me Brianna, you can call me whatever, as long as it's nice. You can call me whatever you want.
One N.
Yes, with one N.
One N.
But yeah, so that is who we are, and then we gave a little bit about why our channel is here. This whole video, we just really want to say thank you so much. Yeah. We've just been so overwhelmed with all the love and support, and you guys repeat things that we say, and they're like, "This is funny," and we're like,
"I know, we feel so good."
People think we're funny.
That's what we wanted. We wanted to get into a community. We want to actually meet, and we're both very introverted. I am very, very introverted. So I don't meet a lot of people outside of, the ones I already know. So it's really fun to interact with you guys online, even though if you are one of the couple people who've actually interacted with us on Twitter or something like that. I'll be like, Brianna, someone's DMing us. What do I say? Because I'm so awkward. So if it takes me a minute and I sound awkward, I'll get to you. But that's just me. So until I actually warm up to you. But I actually love the fact that we can talk to some of you guys, and we recognize really a lot of the people in the comments. We have a lot of returning commenters, and we really thank you guys because we do recognize that, and we do get it if you're one of the people that have been there and you are continuing to comment on every video. Believe me, we do remember your name, and we mention it to each other, this person responded again, and this person's on this video. We may not remember everything you said last time, but we'll remember most of it. It's hard because there's a lot of stuff that gets said. So if we say, hey, someone said this, and I think in a comment, and it's just we remember you said it, we just don't 100% remember maybe who said it. It's just we get so many that we read it, sometimes we just forget. Yeah, we just really want to stress just how much you guys mean to us, and how much this whole community has meant to us so far. And we've just been so happy to have this, and shocked and happy, and just so thankful and just loving getting to be here with you guys. So we just really, really hope that you know that. We'll probably continue to tell you that because it's just something that is really, really important to us, that we've got your support. All right, so our questions. We're going to start with the one that's asked about random personality facts. So things that would be interesting, maybe our MBTIs or star signs. So we have done the MBTI. Not the really
not the fancy paid for version,
the one you can Google.
You Google
up
free MBTI personality test. That that one.
We did it not too long ago.
Yeah. And do you remember exactly what it was? It was the
INFP.
INFP.
I think.
Yeah, so we ended up with the same one, which was kind of funny.
INFPT, I believe.
Yeah, we ended up with the same exact one, but we had different numbers on the part. So they were
the percentages.
The percentages were a bit different. So we are both very introverted people. I can sometimes have more of an extroverted side to me, but it comes very rarely and comes it doesn't last very long. Like on my social media meter, if it's high and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready to do this, I'll go out somewhere and then it goes, and I'm done. So yeah, we are both introverts. We are both very strong feeling people. We have a lot of emotions. I am a very emotional person myself. You've probably seen me cry in several videos, and I know it will happen. Like, I have held myself back from being too emotional. It's going to happen eventually. The floodgates will open. So you have been warned.
She cries.
I cry at like everything. It's kind of bad. Star signs. I am a Virgo.
Her birthday is Friday,
the 16th. September 16th is my birthday.
So coming up.
Virgo season.
So if any of you guys remember after this video, like, come wish her a happy birthday on Twitter or something.
Yeah, September 16th is my birthday. And you are?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah, December birthday.
December 7th.
So,
what else? Are we interesting? I don't feel like we're that interesting.
I don't know if we're that interesting. We both really, really like to read.
We like cats.
And we like cats. Yeah, we both like to read. Like, we're both big fantasy lovers, and I think that's why we're so into the storylines.
That's why I love Kpop, the storyline stuff. Like, I like the music, and I like the lyrics as well, and those are also very important. I like the dancing. I like the vocals. I like the rapping. I like all of that, too. But, like, when you add, like, a storyline, a comprehensive storyline on top of all of that, like, I mean, we've said this before, but, like, it's so freaking captivating, and I love trying to piece it together, whether we're wrong or right or whatever. It's so, you get so excited, and you get so hyper when you see something. You're like, oh my gosh, that matches with something else I've seen, like in another like music video from like 3 years ago, or you know what I say. But it's so much fun, especially when it seems like a lot of the storylines themselves have like fantasy or sci-fi elements to it, which is really cool. I really like that.
So huge readers, fantasy lovers, cat lovers, if you haven't noticed.
We like dogs too.
Yeah, we love animals. We just grew up with a lot of cats and just ended up with our own cats. We're kind of nerdy. I mean, we both really love like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all those things that we like. Just, again, there comes the fantasy aspect of stuff. But
fantasy sci-fi.
I've seen like almost all of the Marvel movies. They've come out with a lot of recent stuff that I haven't seen, but I love Marvel as well.
I haven't seen them all because I don't like sad stuff. That's the thing. She'll watch sad stuff and cry. I avoid it like the plague. If I know there's a sad thing,
she really like, oh, so there's a main character that died? No, I won't watch that. Nope. Absolutely. I'm going to cry? Absolutely, I won't watch that. And I'm over here like,
I don't do
5 tissue boxes and...
Allergic. Screw those. No, I'm just kidding. I just don't, I don't like it. I don't like feeling sad.
And I'm over here like, I'm the masochist that I'm like, I know I'm going to cry when I watch The Notebook for 5 hours when I'm done with it, but I'm going to sit here with my tissues and just sob my eyes out.
She said The Notebook.
Well, I mean, it's not wrong. Titanic too. I'll cry the whole time, but I'll still watch it.
When's the last time you watched Titanic?
About 2 years ago.
Why?
I like the music and I like the acting and the characters.
I think the last time I watched Titanic, I was a young child of the age of like 12 or something like that, and it made me cry, and I was like, this, I'm out. But it was on VHS. I'm old, you guys. It was on VHS, and I remember it was on multiple VHSs because it was so long it wouldn't fit on one. It was a sleepover party. I remember it was a sleepover.
Nice. I remember the VHS tapes.
I know you do.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't know that I'd say this is like that thing in school where they ask you like share a fun fact about yourself and then you just panic and you're like,
I like cats.
Yeah. I have hair.
I have hair.
So I don't know that we're that interesting, but if there's any other specific questions that you guys end up having, let us know. It's really hard to think of stuff like right off the bat.
I was going to say something, but I just forgot.
Oh, we have really bad memory. Is that what you were going to say? Because that's true.
I was going to say someone had made a comment before about like they asked us like what how far apart in age we were because that their siblings were they were as close, but they weren't, that far apart in age. And we're actually almost about 7 years apart in age. So like, thank you, because I'm older than she is. And that makes me feel good.
So when she was mentioning that she grew up with or she found those K-dramas and stuff. And I was the little sister who was like, what are you watching? That sounds really cool. Let's watch it together.
I raised her.
She raised me to love the K-dramas. Did I say K-dramas or K-pop?
I think you said K-dramas.
Okay. Yeah. So I ended up watching, I was like, what you watching? And then I would find my own, and now I still watch them. Like I said, I'm currently still watching Imitation, and I've got others in my watch list. that I really want to watch. So
I'm watching some Chinese dramas right now, and
not a favorite
I'll
one.
watch all kinds of Asian dramas.
Yes.
My favorite is K-dramas because I feel like they have the best like visual graphics. They have the best like acting and the plots and everything. A lot of times with like C-dramas and stuff like that, I've had a couple that have been good, but a lot of times it always seems like they have like a million episodes, and I'm like, you could have cut out like half of this and made it so much better. But I mean, they're still interesting, especially when you're looking for something like just kind of mindless to watch. Sometimes some of those dramas are the best ones to watch for that, you know.
Well, do you want to go to the next question? Are you ready for that one?
Oh, I forgot we were answering questions.
Yeah. I was trying to think of anything else that was random personality factor interesting, and I don't think I'm that interesting of a person, so
we're super interesting. We're just mysterious. We don't want to tell you guys. We can't let y'all know everything all at once.
Yeah, I know. We gotta keep
y'all will move on then, you know?
Be like, you know nothing about me.
Someone asked us, who do y'all listen to outside of K-pop? So that's a bad question for me because I will tell you, ever since 2017, you know, our origin story, kind of, for our into K-pop. I will say, BTS was not our first K-pop group. 2PM.
2PM.
I listened to 2PM. I think I found one of the guys, idol dramas, right? So
Yep.
I was always thought the concept was so I'm just rambling now, but I always thought that concept of an actor, because I didn't understand it at first when I first was in like, you know, getting into K-drama. I was like, you mean this person actually sings as well? Like, what is that? They're not an actor?
They sing and they act, and they're actually really good at doing both.
So I can't remember. I have to go back and look at who it was. You guys might know, but like he was an actor. I don't remember what drama it was, but I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I got into it, and like I ended up like getting that album, and that album to me is way more like boy band sounding. I forget which album it's called, but it's only Heartbeat in it, where it's like, can you feel my heartbeat? Beat, beat, beat. And I remember I love that song, and we watched the music video for it, and we were so blown. This is this is a while back, long time ago, right?
We were just
wow. And we were so floored because of the dance. Like we watched this again much more recently, and we're like, it's not as impressive as I remember it being, but we thought it was so freaking cool.
Then, yeah.
And I listened to like some C and Blue. I think we had a couple of SHINee songs.
Yeah.
These are all because they were all actors, and like
Brown Eyed Girls.
Brown Eyed Girls, but that was there was one. There was only one song we didn't really listen to. And like it wasn't like we got into them and learned the members or did any of that stuff. But it was like I'd have an album, or like for C and Blue, I had like an album or two, and then it was like for SHINee, I think I just had a couple of songs, and it wasn't like. I think there was like one member, a couple of members or something that I'd seen a drama with them in. And so that's why I went and found, like, it was more like, you know, like a title track or something, and they had an MV. So it was so cool at the time because the videos were interesting or whatever, that everything's evolved so much more these days.
Right.
So like compared to what we looked at then to now, it's like completely different. I don't know.
It's kind of fun.
Any of the current like or more recent like SHINee stuff, I know that are they still making music?
I have not.
I see people talking about them all the time, and I want to say I probably have only like I know Sorry, was that SHINee? Sorry. I think
you're really good at remembering. She's really good at remembering songs and song names, whereas like I have to hear something and I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard that before, but I can never piece.
I remember so I probably know the songs that were a big deal because those were things that were made like they would reference them in dramas,
right?
So I remember them doing that around that time, as well as they would do that, and you know, like they do with BTS now, like they'll reference BTS stuff. But I mean, I think it might have been SHINee. You guys correct me if y'all know, but
so we start with that, and then BTS was 2017.
So since then I would say I really haven't listened to much outside of like BTS or what other K-pop songs I already had, because I just don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to the radio, so I may know some of the songs that are on it just because if you hear it, you know, around wherever, the mall, somewhere. I don't go to the mall. Why did I say the mall? I don't know. Like on TV, I don't watch TV either. I'm helping myself out here. I mean,
just do great.
I mean, you hear these songs. I don't know how you hear them, but you do. The really, really popular ones. Like, I guess TikTok would be one.
Yeah.
You hear them on TikTok, right? And so you might go find the song or whatever. So for me, it's not like I haven't really had any recent, you know, groups that I'd say, or I say groups, or like artists that I've listened to outside of K-pop in quite a few years. Other than like, it'd be just like the old stuff on my iPod, I'd say, or Amazon Music or whatever it is that I listen to. Back in the day, I used to listen to all the emos and emo kid at heart. So very different vibes. Sometimes they get that emo flair in there, and I'm like, yes. my young teen angst heart is thriving.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
It's kind of a running joke that when we're in the car and stuff, you don't really want to give me the aux because I have a lot of sad music.
She has the sad playlist. It's
I
like sad hours.
music that makes me feel things. I like music that tells a story. So a lot of my music is on the sadder side. So we get in the car and I'll sit there and Tori will shuffle through my music and she's like, "Oh my goodness,
I want to bump it. Happy? I'm in the car."
So like for me, like Louis Capaldi, I listen to a lot of indie artists. Like I will go on like the indie charts and then just kind of listen through songs. Then if I find one that resonates, I will pick one and grab one. I don't know that I have one specific person that I listen to a lot. James Arthur is another. I do have a couple of Harry Styles songs, but I don't think that I have like a whole album or anything like that. So, I don't know. It's just, I think I just kind of listen to music that resonates with me. I don't think I have someone that I stick with all the time.
Like I'm all over the place sometimes, like I said. Yeah, I used to listen to music a lot. I used to listen to like Pandora and all that kind of stuff and like learn new artists and stuff, and I haven't done that in a very, very, very long time. It seems like either I'm not listening to music or it's most likely K-pop. Especially now we're learning all these new groups. If y'all heard that, my one of my cats just got into a bag. What are you getting
She's
into?
on the table.
She's not supposed to be on the table.
No, she's not.
Stay to the end if you've even made it here. Past all our rambling, we are going to do an introduction to the cats at the end. We figured we'd put it there because we don't want them to get all riled up and then continue filming because they are already riled up to begin with.
Yes.
Okay, next question.
This one was about our school work. Just a little bit more about us, but it was more focused to like school and work. And so it said, "Are either of you in school?" We are not. Neither of us are in school right now. And then we were asked if we were working, and I mentioned that a minute ago, but I held like what we're doing up for this question specifically. So yes, we do both work. If you want to go first and explain what you do.
I basically work in billing. I don't have an exciting job. I'm sorry. I work with numbers, which actually I hated numbers. I hated math when I was a student, and it's not so bad when you're an adult because you don't deal with all those crazy equations that I thought we would have to in the real world. But basically I do all the billing for a service kind of industry, and I do all the billing on our end of it, so it's almost like I'm my own manager, which is pretty cool. So I've got a pretty decent job. They're pretty lenient with most things, so that's why usually I'm the one answering questions on YouTube during like the week, and I'm usually the one on Twitter answering things on the week as well, because she can't have access to her phone during the day for her job. And at my job, as long as I'm doing my work and getting my work done, I have a lot of freedom to do that kind of thing. So that's usually why it ends up that way. It's not because she hates you guys, I promise.
It's not, I swear.
A lot of the times I'll be like, "Brianna, we've had so many comments today. It's your turn." When I get home, I'll tell her, "Okay, you can answer the comments for the night." So,
or she'll screenshot certain things and send them to me during the day and be like, "Look how sweet this is,
yeah,
or how funny
if
this is."
If I like it, or if I do something like that. She when she gets home, she actually goes through and rereads like what we've seen.
I do catch up and read.
Yeah, so she does know what's being said, but most of the time during the week, it's probably me responding. And we need to figure out a way to like put something in like on Twitter or on the comments or something that lets you guys know who's who, because I feel like signing off on everything with like our names just seems so, it didn't look good.
If you have a suggestion for how the best way to do that, there is a slight difference in the way that we use emojis.
She makes fun of me because
I just think it's fun. So I love emojis and I like using emojis a lot, but I'll use them like I'll put like do my sentence, put a period, or use emoji, or I won't even put a period. You'll know it's Tori talking if it's like says the sentence like, "Oh, this is so funny," laughing emoji, and then ends it with punctuation. Like the punctuation.
I put punctuation after the emoji. She thinks that's so funny. I never noticed. I was like, but I mean, the emotion was in that sentence, so I end the sentence with the emotion in it, right?
It just
you like end the sentence and then start a new sentence with an emotion.
But it just looks so funny with the emojis after, with the punctuation after. I don't know. That is a subtle difference. But if you have a suggestion for how we could sign off on like our messages and stuff, so
we thought about like specific emojis for each of us, but I mean,
we already kind of like had a hard time deciding what those would be.
I could do glasses and she could do an apple.
So that goes into what I do for my job. I am an elementary teacher. I teach 3rd grade, so I teach 8 and 9-year-olds. I teach reading and writing, so I am an English teacher. I am in my 4th year of teaching. My very first year teaching was COVID year.
So there's another thing. If in the comment the grammar is really freaking weird, it's probably not her. It's probably me.
But so when we started this channel, I was on summer break. So the person that you talked to probably at the very beginning of the channel in our first few videos was me, because I was on break. And so I was here all day kind of responding to comments and editing and uploading. Now I'm like running around my children all day and teaching them words and reading and things. And so now she's taking
her school has horrible, like she can't even like halfway get on her phone all the time because
the Wi-Fi is it doesn't let me do very much. So I try to check in throughout the day and ask her like how things are going, and she'll send me things, and then I'll get home and check up on that. But yeah, so I teach little kids. I love my job. I love teaching. It is a hard job, but I do really love my job. I think it gives me a lot of like changes the way that I look at the world in a lot of different ways ever since I started teaching. But yeah, so I also wanted to mention, and this isn't quite with this question, but I wanted to mention that in my schooling, I grew up doing choir. So I have very minimal music knowledge, but I do try to pull that out sometimes in videos. I love music. I love music knowledge. I love music school and teaching. I would have loved to be a music teacher if I knew more about it and if I'd gone that route. But it just, I don't think that was my specific calling. I like reading a bit more. So, but yeah.
I've got nothing cool to bring to the table in this knowledge session. I'm just here for it. I'm here for the ride.
Here for the ride. No, you see all the visuals and stuff because I'm over here trying to analyze what's going on vocally.
It's so funny because I never thought that way about, like, we've noticed things about ourselves doing this that we never realized before. So it's pretty interesting.
Okay, so the other question that was in this comment, thank you FlagGov, was, do you have other siblings? The answer is no. It is just us. She was born, parents decided, you know what? She needs a friend. Then they had me, and they were like, she's perfect. We're done. You know, that's exactly how that went.
Y'all, almost 7 years. She was not planned.
Surprise.
Just kidding.
No, it's true. Surprise. And then they decided she's perfect, and we're done. No more surprises.
She said no more after that one.
But yeah, no, it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Sorry. But yeah, so I think it's probably good that way. I think we're already enough. We're two big enough personalities for each other.
I'm curious what it would have been like with another person. That's for sure.
That
Maybe they could have had one
true.
midway in between the two of us. That would have been nice.
Yeah. But I think that all of our questions that we got right there. Okay. So,
I don't think we had any more. If we all wanted to know anything else, let us know below and we'll respond.
Or in Twitter, if you want to like tweet us something or DM us something, just ask us questions. We're open books pretty much. We love to talk and love to chat with you guys.
We haven't posted much over there just because, like I said, we're awkward. I'm not a big social media poster, and I don't have a lot of social media stuff anymore. So, like, we don't really know how to act or how to post yet. So,
and also, I do like social media. I'm so busy throughout the week.
I lurk if I'm on social media. I lurk.
We both are lurkers.
Also, when it comes to like reposting stuff, I feel like we don't know enough about a lot of things. So we see a lot of like ENGENE and a lot of ATEEZ stuff come up on our timeline, but like a lot of it, we just don't know it. We don't know what it's from or what the reference is, so we're just we're not quite there and comfortable with it yet. So if we're a little bit slow, I'm sorry. Feel free to like talk to us on like public Twitter. Feel free to DM us as well. We have
be like, hey Bree, Tori, you alive? You guys good?
We're here. I'll be like, Brianna, someone's talking to us on Twitter.
What do we say?
What do I do? And then I'll sit there on it for an hour and say, okay, let me respond to them now. After I've calmed down.
We retype it about 5 different times, just reworded us a couple times. So I think that is it for our
first
about
section.
Us questions, our info, our background. If we missed something, we apologize.
Yeah, just leave us a comment and we'll respond to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
If there's anything else.
So we are going to move into
one more thing though before we go. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for 1K.
We would literally would not be here without you guys.
Yeah.
It's 1K because of you. So thank you, and we look forward to growing on this journey even more with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you get...
Why can't I heart? Why is my heart so lopsided all the time?
Or you could do one like this, or...
Anyway.
What are we doing next?
Middle part.
Yes!
I have been looking forward to this all week because we should have done this. Well, we got something and we're excited, okay?
We're so excited.
So
we got a package in the mail by one of our wonderful subscribers and friends, Air Backwards. You'll see her in our comments a lot. We've got her on Twitter. We've had you since the beginning, pretty much guiding us and leading us and being so supportive and so kind.
She is right now helping us with our Excel spreadsheet, which got to be a little bit of a mess because we've had a lot of requests and a lot of them we don't know which are the ones we should be reacting to and which are not. So she's given us like some of the music stuff together, and she's still working on the rest of it on stuff that is like definitely need to react to this. So that is so helpful, and we thank you so much.
And
we also thank you so much for this as well, because I have been dying to open this.
A complete angel, and decided to send us a mystery package. We don't know what all is in here. We've been waiting to open it on camera. We've been dying. We like walk past the package every day on the table and we're like, oh, we want to open that so bad. So we are opening it for the first time on camera right now. If you want to go ahead and get into it.
I should have brought scissors. Wait, no, I think I can do this.
No, it's an easy open package. We got this, guys. Sorry for the noise. ASMR.
All right, should I just pull out the first thing I feel?
Let's do it.
I'm scared.
I know, I'm so excited.
Oh, they're wrapped.
Stop. Why is it so perfect? Okay.
Yeah, open that, because it came with it.
I've got a kitten in my lap, so if I'm moving gingerly, that would be why. Someone's trying to slap at me.
Oh, yeah, Nimbus is here. You'll see him in a little bit, but...
That's what I was excited I was getting into, was the cat intro video. Stop trying to eat the paper. I'm trying to, like, quietly open things.
Oh, she's keeping it so it didn't get bent, probably, in shipping in the mail.
We should have had scissors.
Oh, no.
I got this.
Is it a poster? She had said, you know, hopefully you guys don't have any of this, but, like, we ain't got nothing, y'all. Not yet.
Oh, it's a poster! I'm opening it upside down, I think. Oh my goodness! Oh, look how cute! Oh no! This is them closing it on their faces. Oh, I love it.
It smells nice.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it's from the World Movement.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
recent.
I was gonna say this looks like now.
I know. Oh goodness!
That's convenient because I was gonna be like, oh, this is from like Gorilla, huh?
Oh, they look so good.
Look at Sungha and shh.
Okay. We gotta put it away for our safety purposes. I cannot look at that too long. For right now, at least. Oh, I'll hold it over here. All right. Next thing.
I feel like I'm pulling out pieces of things. Like, oh, she wrote us a note. You want to read it out
loud? She says, thank you for providing entertaining videos. I love the sister energy since I also have a sister. I can relate. Hey, sister twins.
No kidding.
Following your ATEEZ journey has been so much fun, and we always welcome new ATINY to the crew. I hope that you have a great time at the concert. I'll manifest the get time off work vibes for you. On that note, I got off work.
She did.
I got off work this week. So
she was gonna post something about it. Yeah.
I hope that you enjoy the gifts, and I wish continued growth for your channel. Maybe we'll meet at an ATEEZ event or Kpop event.
That would be awesome.
That would be so amazing. Take care and stay well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is honestly so
so
never
sweet.
Expected something like this.
Oh, this is for me.
Oh,
this is for Tori.
Stop. Can you get it open without scissors? That's the debate of the day. You can do it. I believe in you.
I don't believe in myself.
You should.
Oh, you know what? I could probably just pull this little bow. Oh, wait, no, it's knotted. Hold on, the saga continues. I got it. I got this.
It is open. It is done.
it had to be hard to like. Oh my goodness, she tapes like you.
I love taping things at Christmas time. I like over tape. I don't like people to get into their gifts. I like them to work for their present.
I have freaking thanks in my head. All that's going in my head is going, yeah. Just playing on repeat.
Thanks.
Ooh. Look at Songhwa, you guys. Look at. Is this the album?
I love it. Oh my goodness.
We have no nothing. Hold on, I bet there's one for you if there was one for me. Here you go. Yes.
I'm so excited. Let's see if I can do the bow like normal humans are supposed to do.
It's because I walked first.
Yeah, well, you were born first, so
it's true.
You get to do the things the hard way first, and then I get the easy way out.
He looks so good.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh, she got me.
Why does he look so good? Oh my goodness, I can't. I love this.
I do too. I love this a lot. Oh, it is an album. Did they have like albums with all of their faces? There are 8 versions of this?
How?
Yo, are there 8 versions?
How?
Thank you so much for getting us an album. We literally, she had, like I said, she'd said, I hope that I didn't get you something you already had, and we have nothing right now. So this is the first merch we've had from for any ATEEZ stuff.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, Songhwa. I really like this freaking outfit. This like it's like a jump. It's like is it one piece? It looks like one piece, right? With the belt, with the studded belt.
I cannot handle Mingy in these.
He is so attractive. I think, like I said, did I say that? And I don't know if it's come out yet, but the one that we just reacted to, the zombie episode. I think I might have said it in that. We reacted to that, and that's going to come out Monday. That I have liked, like, I think, was it in that one or in Thanks? I don't remember, but I like every time I see Songhwa, his hair, there's not been a bad one for me. Like, I've liked them all.
No, that's very true.
I feel like everything just really suits his face for something.
That's very, very true.
Did you get only 3 cards as well?
I didn't get through all of mine. I wanted to see.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm not just like crazy, which could be because I hadn't gone through it, but I got Hongjoong. Mm-hmm. He looks so cute with his little. I got Mingy, and I got San. Did you get San?
I got Hongjoong and San, and then I put it back in here because I went to go through it again later.
Let me double check because I might just be wild in here. I love the fact that they're like themed for each member. That is so interesting. That is really, really cool. But like she said, you're gonna lose all your money if you can't like
ate.
If you can't ate.
You can't ate.
They ate this. He ate this. Sir. That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
That is so cool.
I'm so excited.
Did you have a picture of Mingy in there?
No, I haven't fully gone through it. I'm going to go through it again later.
Oh, okay. There you go. And one last thing.
I cannot get over the way that she packaged these things.
I know. They're so cute.
And taped. You are so good at wrapping.
Like I said, she tapes like you.
She tapes like me, but she's better at wrapping than I am. By far.
You didn't have to buy us both an album. That is so sweet.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
I love it. Holy guacamole. It is blue.
Look at it. Look how
blue
thick.
Hongjoong, which is top tier. Like they put him in the most strange hairstyles because I think he suits also like Songhwa. But it's like the wacky stuff suits him so well. I want to say maybe it's just because he's just got that like that narrow face. Oh my gosh.
Here, I'm gonna split.
Okay. I love this blue hair on him.
We'll have to go through this all again later, but we'll
love this blue hair on
camera kind of quickly.
Guacamole. Oh my. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Gee. He's so
gross.
Yeah, what is with this? We're just back and forth.
Ew.
So cute.
Gross. Illegal.
They're like in duos. They're like slaying with looks, and then they're cute all of a sudden. You see this?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Slaying with looks, and then cute on the set all of a sudden, and it's like, hey, it's Thanksgiving, and we've got a turkey dinner going on here. You see this?
Aww.
Oh, those group photos.
Cute.
Oh, we got the slaying son. Did you start with,
yep,
you started with the
song.
reindeer son. Thank you so much. These are great. I like the little protectors you've got them in. Dang, those are nice.
We are in so much awe and gratitude and just so much love. Thank you so much for sending this.
Yes.
And thank you for taking the time to think of us and to support and care for us in the way that you have, and all of you guys as well for supporting us. This is just beyond anything that we ever imagined would happen to us. So thank you all. Thank you Air Backwards. Thank you all of you for your questions. Thank you for the 1K. I just cannot say thank you enough. So before I start crying,
we have something fun. We're going to do our last segment, which is, this has been very long and I wasn't expecting this to go this long. We're going to introduce the cats to you guys before we go.
But first,
we
wanted to celebrate the 1,000.
We wanted to get like party hats, but we saw these and we're like, but I like these hats instead. So like, let's all just be happy. How about that?
Happy.
Let's all just be happy. Can't get over it. Look, this is us. 1K. Oh, wrong side. This is us. 1K. 1K. We are smiley happy.
If I could put it on the right way, that would be great. So you can.
Mine's
see
always like off center. It's whatever. Does it have to be right in the middle of my head?
This is us happy for our 1K and happy for all of you guys and happy for our ATEEZ and Unhyped journeys and those that will come to follow that have not come to follow yet.
And now we can't take these off until the end of the video because
they leave little impressions.
She did earlier, and she had a mark on her forehead.
Yes.
I don't know why. Mine don't leave a mark because I'm special.
I got a big hit.
All right, so cats.
Cat
in the hat.
Introduction time.
Cat in the hat.
Bye. Cat introduction time. So we have 4 cats in our household. We are kind of split in the middle. We've got 2 and 2. We're going to start with the one that is in my lap because
and I'll bring the others
and in my lap. So we're going to start with our littlest one, our 4-month-old,
which y'all have seen in other videos.
The one that has had surgery.
Walks on by.
The one that had surgery recently and has been struggling to recover. So he's wearing a surgery suit. He is still
he hates it.
A bit sensitive and upset that he's recovering. But this is, if he lets me pick him up. He said hello.
He wants to cuddle, so he gets mad every time we pick him up.
This is our Nimbus.
This is Nimbus.
Nimbus is named after the Nimbus 2000 from Harry Potter because he is a fast, speedy little demon, kind of like a broom. So, see if he lets me put it back down. So this is Nimbus.
We found Nimbus.
Oh, yes.
Like I said, a few months ago. He was only 8 weeks old when we found him.
He was 6 weeks.
6 weeks. He was young. He was little.
He was 6 weeks.
And he was in our neighbor's driveway when I got home from work. He was meowing and I heard him and he was under her tire. And when I went over there, he went up into her engine. And so we were about freaked out because we're like, oh my God, there's now a kitten in our neighbor's engine. We don't want anything to happen. So we had
tried a lot of different things to get to get him out, and then we had to get a hold of her, and we got him out, and we had every intention of like making sure he was healthy, and then passing him on to someone who could take him, and then
it didn't happen.
He never left.
So he's been through the rounds of it because just like you pull someone off the street, he had a lot of fun He had a lot of fun vet visits, and he's doing good now. He's just. And the surgery he had wasn't anything crazy either. It was something that needed to be done. So, but he's bouncing back. I think Monday he can fully come out of the vest and the cones and hopefully be happy in the house. The other cats are still filling him out again. They forgot about him for 2 weeks. So
Nimbus is number 1. Let's move to
number 1. 2. And that's her cat.
Yes.
Which one should I bring?
Number 2. Just surprise me.
Okay. We'll bring your other cat.
All right. Number 2. Is my second one, my big boy, who is hissing already at me. He's this one.
He's a sensitive boy, too.
He's really happy.
Okay. He's hungry. It's food time. So as soon as this video is over, we're going to go feed him.
His name is Jinn, Jinn. He is named after Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars, my favorite character in Star Wars. He is 4 years old now.
That's why he's grumpy. He's old man.
He is like a grumpy... Just kind of like that grumpy old curmudgeon that you hang out with. He's a really, really sweet cat.
He's a sweet cat.
But he is 90% of the time just grumpy and doing that.
He's just like a typical, he's one of those typical stereotypical cats sometimes because
moody.
He is moody, but he doesn't necessarily like being held either or picked up. So
he wants to cuddle when he wants to cuddle, which is usually at 3:45 in the mornings on work nights. So yes, that is my Jin. So now let's get number 3.
Number 3 is right here.
Walked right in.
Hello, come here, baby.
Number 3 is Tori's cat.
Just kidding, he's running, BRB.
Number 3 is Tori's cat. How old is he? He's running away.
He's 3. Both of my cats are 3. They're both rescue cats. I got them from a rescue. This is Aspen. This is Aspen. Hello, baby.
Hi, Aspen.
He's a big boy. He's a big kitty.
He is a happy, fluffy little boy.
Hey, Fluffy. He don't want any part in it either. My cats don't like to be held. I've had cats that do, and I've had cats that don't.
So this is Aspen.
Aspen, can you go here? Come look up here. Oh. He says no. Right, buddy, down. All right, let me go get
number 4.
Those are all male cats, by the way.
Yes, all 3 of these so far have been all boys. And now let's get our 1 female cat. Number 4. She really doesn't want to be here, but she's going to say hi at least really quickly.
This is Nova.
This is Nova.
She's our fluffy princess.
Fluffy princess, like legitimate princess.
She hates the boys, and she is super spoiled.
Yes.
But she's also very sweet.
Boys. Okay. She said she's very sweet.
This has gone well. I promise they don't always hiss.
Nope. So our 4, my 2 are Nimbus and Jin, and she has Aspen and Nova. And
like I said, she hates the boys, so one of the boys was just too close, so she just hissed at him. Yeah. But she's standing right there.
So that's our zoo. Those are our 4 cats that you guys have been asking about. We'll try to post some more pictures of them like on Twitter every now and then. And I'm sure they will pop up in more videos from this point on.
Best thing would probably be if we post like, videos or, pictures or anything of them would probably be better, especially when they're not all in one grouping, because some of them don't like the other ones. They don't really fight, but some of them, like my Nova, could probably she would be a single house cat, like no problem, which is funny because she was raised at a rescue with a bunch of other cats, but she is such a princess that she prefers all the attention on her, and she don't want anything to do with them stinky boys.
So both of mine came off the streets in different situations. Nimbus was from our neighbor's ENGENE, and Jin was from a thunderstorm, and he was a kitten as well. He was about 7 weeks old, so
She's got the babies. He was baby.
He was a baby.
When I adopted mine from a rescue, Aspen was 6 months and Nova was 4 months.
Right. So similar situations with both of our cats, but different for the 2 of us. But that is our zoo.
Promise they're usually happier.
They're also just very hungry.
They're hungry.
But okay, well, we've done our intro, our about us. We've done our questions. We opened our amazing package, and we gave our cat introduction. So I think that is all that we had planned for this. If you have stuck around and watched this video, thank you for being here. Thank you for being one of our subscribers. Thank you for your comments, your love, your tweets.
Sorry this is so long.
Thank you for watching to the end. We love you guys so much. We did this video for you. The video is dedicated to you. And
Smile. Oh gosh, I can't.
Stay happy. Spread love. We love you guys. We look forward to continuing our ATEEZ, our ENHYPEN journey. We look forward to getting into some more groups in the future. And we hope...
That was one more thing that I was going to mention. We've had a lot of people... excuse me. We've had a lot of people requesting other groups. And some of the people are in the comments as well. We do plan on getting to other groups. We just want to learn a little bit more about the groups we're currently reacting to before we add anything else in there, because we want to give the groups we're looking at the time that they deserve and the attention they deserve. Plus, we're a little scattered. So I'm scared that if I started reacting to like a whole bunch of groups at once, that I might start mixing things up, and I just want to like focus on them and learn about them and give them the attention that they should all get. So before we start reacting to a new group, which is coming, it will be coming. So thank you guys for always giving us groups to look at. We've got it narrowed down to a couple, but that's all I want to say.
Thank you to ATINY, thank you to the ENGENEs, and thank you to anybody else that is here along for our ride. We love you guys so much, and we will see you in our next reaction video. Bye.
Bye.